During her career, she always has the utmost respect for her competitors. Here are the official results from that last 400-meter opening round heat. Antoine Maybank, 45.53. Jerome Young finishing second. And it's Michael time. If you heard in the background while Jim was talking to Jackie, there was a round of applause. That was for Michael Johnson, the man who completed the historic, unprecedented double at the Olympics in Atlanta, and now is going to try to duplicate that feat in Sydney. Something new for Michael. He's got a little bit of a new hairdo there. And something else new, he's now dad. His son Sebastian was born earlier this year. He and his wife Carrie are now parents. There's the new hairdo, but from what it appears in his pre-Olympic trials competition, the hairdo may be new, but the results are pretty much still the same.
He had just a great spring, and the only thing his competitors could hope for was a lack of sleep with a new baby, because he has just run fantastic all spring.
Here are the late assignments in Michael's opening round heat. First three are open, then Michael Johnson is in lane 4. And of course, Michael has some affection for the city of Sacramento. He won his first 200-400 double here in this city, though at a different stadium, back in 1995 at the U.S. Championships.
And when you get back to talking about having a fantastic spring, listen to this. Michael Johnson has run only 43s and 19s. Twice he's run 19 seconds and change at 200, twice 43 seconds and change at 400. And of course, let's tack on a world record at 300 meters. An unbelievable season so far for a guy that's been in the sport and running the 400 as long as he has.
But with the Olympics not until mid-September, has he peaked too early?
Well, he told me yesterday that he has 2 seasons, and this meet today is the beginning of the second season, and this is where he'll focus. And so he's had a rest, 2 months of training after the fantastic indoor and outdoor season, and so he says he's got plenty of time.
And there he goes, Michael Johnson taking his first steps towards Sydney and another double of the 200 and 400. First, he must qualify at the U.S. trials. Michael Johnson on the inside. He's in lane 4, the first 3 empty.
Well, Tom, he did say yesterday he has had seasons where he started out faster than he did this year. He said, that's what I do. I run 43 in the beginning and 43 at the end of the season.
That's what I do. I run 43, and here he is as they come off the turn into the home straightaway. Jerome Davis is also running pretty well, but Michael Johnson, fans rising to their feet as Michael passes in front of him in his first race of these Olympic trials, and he appears to just be coasting. Coming down to the line, it will be Michael Johnson coasting home in front. Where it looked like Johnny Collins and Jerome Davis followed Michael across the line.
Well, Michael told me yesterday after a warm-up and a light practice that the first 2 rounds he'd be working on some elements, some parts of the race, but that without a doubt he would not be expending all of his energy, that he would run just and do just what he had to do to make sure that he won the heat and advance to the second round. No extra energy.
Already there, he's checking out the competition, see him doing just what he has to do in order to move on to the semifinals. And I don't know if he's even breathing hard. We'll see as he's with Jim Gray.
Well, he is breathing hard. It's not easy, but you made it look easy. We're kind of coasting, huh?
Yeah, just trying to take it easy and take it one day at a time.
You're just trying to work on some mechanics in these first couple of rounds and make sure that you're ahead as you work on them?
Yeah, basically at this point, you know, we've got the race under control, so I'm not really even working on mechanics. Just trying to get through as easy as possible.
What is your focus as you try and advance, and when does it become imperative that you go full out, other than before the final, or will you go full out in the semifinal?
Well, I'm going to do whatever I have to do in the semifinal. I don't anticipate having to go all out, but if I have to, I'm ready.
Catch your breath. We appreciate the time, Mike.
All right, thanks.
All right, upstairs to you, Tom.
Okay, Jim. So Michael Johnson safely through his first race at the U.S. Olympic trials, timed in 45.16. Leonard Byrd finished second. Jerome Davis was third. But Michael Johnson successfully through the opening round in the 400. This is a familiar sight. Michael Johnson in front.